Welcome back to Farming Sim 2019 with the Rude Man. I'm picking up where we left off. We are on rotation B. We're on rotation B, and we're going to finish these fields up with canola. And so let's continue on. So if you remember, the fields in front of me, not the one I'm on, but the one in front of me, that section from east to west is rotation A. We're in rotation B, which calls for canola this season. Okay, and this is where I got to be careful. Okay, because that field... Okay, hang on. Alright, let me look at the map here. We're looking, this section down here, 34 and 35, these two are rotation A. 19, 24, and 23 are rotation B. So that's the one I just finished here, and this one. 21 and 22 are rotation C. 22 comes down. It starts right here in front of me, and then 23, which includes this section down here, is category B. So I got to be careful about 22 and 21. So I'm done here. All right, I'm done here. That field right there is C, and this field right here, oh shoot, went right over that. This field right here is C. But this one is A right here. Okay. Let's jump over to where we were cultivating and see where Andy left off. Okay, Andy left off right here. Let's get him back to work. Okay, and let's put cultivate KCH right there, and we need to put it 90 degrees and reset it. Now I'm not using it because it goes crooked. I don't know why it goes crooked. I don't know what I did. I might have to fix that. Somehow I set that up wrong. Alright, did we finish? No, we did not. Okay. He didn't finish down there. Yeah, somehow this got screwed up. I didn't have it going east and north and south, east and west. It's at an angle somehow. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it right now. Let's just clean this up and turn it off. I'll just do this manually. Get this one cleaned off so I can actually seed it. Let me check something. Alright, well, it kept my pH value, so that's good. So pH is done. I don't have to lime this. And I'm hoping that's the case on section A as well. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm plowing into my equipment. Ah! Notice I didn't stop, though. I have good insurance. I smacked the hell out of that header, though. Okay, so the field that I want to seed is okay. But let's just finish this one up while I've got Andy going here. You go, Andy. All right, Andy. So that field is done. No, it's not. What am I thinking? Dead grass on the side of the road. So with this seasons here, I'm going to have to manipulate time a little bit because there's going to be a point where the crops are in and ready, but I can't harvest until fall. If I get these spring crops in, I won't be able to harvest till fall. And with time being set at real time, where minute by minute is real time, I'm going to be sitting around waiting for nothing, you know, for something to do. So I may have to manipulate time a little bit once things are going, you know, kick it forward a little bit. There are things I can do in the meantime, though, while I'm waiting for crops to grow and such. I've got animals I could work. So now that field that I just finished is in a different section of rotation, and so is this one here. So let's wait on that for a minute. And let's see, we got this guy. What's in section C? All right, in crop rotation, plan C is soybeans. So we're doing right now plan B, and plan C soybeans, and soybeans 50 needs 50 degrees. We do not have 50-degree weather, so I can't do rotation C yet. I have to wait. That's okay. We got plenty of work to do. So canola is the crop of the hour for category or rotation B. So let's get this thing lined up here. Canola it is. All right, let's get this thing lined up here a little bit and reset that orientation. See, I can't go north and south. It's just that cultivator was set up wrong. Well, not wrong. It was set up at an angle. And I don't know how in hell I did that. So the only way I can fix it is to redo it. Right? Okay, now you need to be careful here. I don't want to get into that upper field with canola. So I'll just stop it right there. Okay, this is going to be tight right there, isn't it? I still have to work the fields below the road there. South of the road there. Okay, this is where the precision farming has to come in. I have to be careful not to get in that other field because it's in a different crop rotation. So, gotta be careful here. Right here. Okay, let's stop that. And reorientate the seeder. Gotta be able to see that left-hand side there. And stay out of that other field. Make this corner. Alright, good enough. Close enough for government work. Okay, now I gotta do the same thing here. This is gonna be tough. I need the smaller seeder is what I need. This one's too damn hard to see the end of the piece of equipment. Uh-oh, did I get in that other field? Oh, close, close. I did just a tiny little bit. I did, but I can seed over it. This is what I meant by precision farming. This is precision seeding. Okay. Now, get this little section right here. All right, so we're done with that. Let's stop it right there and let that fold up. Okay, so now those two fields are a different rotation, and I can't do them right now. So, am I done with section B? I believe I am. I believe I am. So, let me jump out. Okay, so that field there and that field there are C, rotation C, right? And then this field right here, and those two fields, or that field over there, right there, that's D. And what's on rotation D? I keep hitting the wrong thing. Let's do that. Rotation D is fallow. Okay, so there you go. So those are not going to be worked this season. Okay, that gives me a lot of time to work them. All I really need to do is nothing. I'm done with that. I just need to clean this up right here and then get to rotation A section. All right, so let's get Andy to finish this up. He doesn't have to do anything with that one right there. All he needs to do is just one little area right here that has stubble on it. Uh-oh. What did I do? Thought I dropped that. So what does Seasons do for you? Well, it just gives you a little bit more complications, what it does. And it can get more complicated than I'm going to play it, to be honest with you. And what do I mean by that? Okay, well, there is something that is set up that has to do with moisture that I'm probably not going to mess with. If you look at the temperatures and stuff, up above where the cloud is that tell you the weather, and then there's 46 degrees Fahrenheit and 39 degrees Fahrenheit, and there's you know what, I might be in trouble. I think I just screwed up. I planted in 39. That 39 degrees is the soil temperature. I think it's supposed to be 41. I think I screwed up. I shouldn't have planted. Uh-oh. I was looking at the top temperature of 46 degrees. That's the ambient temperature, which is the air temperature. The ground temperature is 39. Now, fortunately for me, it's not 32 or less, because then I really would be in trouble. I might be okay with that. Darn it, I wish I'd have seen that. But if you look at the there's also a moisture component to this. Precipitation, wind, drying potential. You've got a lot of different areas here that can adjust that crop. So the minimum temperature, ooh, I might be in trouble because I shouldn't have been looking at that. I'm not going to worry about it. Worst case scenario, I have to reseed. But I'm going to have to watch that from now on, though. That might be a problem. Fortunately, I think wheat is a little bit more hardy than some other. But we did canola, though, didn't we? Canola, that's gonna... Seeds. Canola. Canola is medium. So the seed is okay. The frost resistance when it's growing is high. So if the seeds are okay for now, I will be okay as long as there's no freezing temperature in the forecast. I think I'll be fine. I wish I had noticed that before, though. But that's okay. We got things to do to keep us busy. We got to finish this up here. Getting this stubble off the ground. So I got this to work up. I need to look at the animals, see how they're doing. And wait for warmer weather. Yeah, I should have known better, darn it. Okay, you know that old saying, don't cry over spilled milk? Well, there you go. It's been seeded. There's nothing I can do about it except for to hope for the best, which I will do, and quit being a crybaby about it. Don't be a Nancy boy. Let Andy do his thing here. Get the other end while I'm at it. Always had trouble with that anyway, so. Get this little bit of stubble right here. All right, now I can't remember what was rotation A. Wheat. Okay. Same thing. I gotta wait for warmer weather. I'm gonna wait now that I know better. That 46.6 looked really good. I wasn't paying attention to the 39. Okay, now that's kind of what I meant by manipulating time. I may have to manipulate time a little bit, because if I get Andy's work done here and the animals don't need anything, I've got nothing else to do but wait for better weather. So I might kick time up a little faster to get into that better weather, so I've got something to do. Otherwise, there's nothing to record. Just watching me sit here and watch the crops grow, or in this case, the temperature change. Yeah, I'm not going to change this now. I'll change it later and make it a little bit more north-south than it is. It's going at an angle. Okay, why don't you hang on a second and I'll finish this up and then I'll come back. Alrighty, well I just finished up. Or Andy did. We're all done here. So this is ready to go as soon as the temperature comes up. And we're done with this. Let's wash it up. Maybe. There we go. Alrighty. Now, let's see here. Let's take a look at animals. And now you'll notice that animals are not here anymore. You see this? There's no animals. Let's turn that off. No animals. And that's because they're in the seasons mod. So if we want to see animals now, we have to go to seasons. We got the cattle pen and the hog barn. So we got 26 in each one, which means I only bought 25. So these guys are breeding up, which is good. I will probably wait until we get a number of cattle above 25 before I sell any. There's no point selling them until you got enough to move around. So water conditions are okay with the cattle. The food is okay. Manure is coming up. I've got some stuff I can sell. Estimated food requirement, 152,000 a year. And they're 1,080 pounds. They're all exactly the same, which I guess is okay. Health is 80%. Age 1.9 year. Young. Let's see if any of these change. There should be, one of them should have been not as old. Next animal in, not fertile. Okay. All right. Well, hey, there you go. Pig barn is having problems. The pig barn. They need water. Corn, barley, all of that is okay. Cleanliness 100%. They're 419 pounds. It costs a little bit less a year for the pigs. But it looks like I've got a baby. There's only 53 pounds on that one as a newborn. So I got one baby there. Sweet. I got two babies. There's a 57-pound Berkshire. And this one's a young one. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get some water over there for him, I guess. And wait a minute, now the cattle water was okay, wasn't it? They don't have corn stalks. Interesting. Well, their water is okay, so we're all right with that. But I'll bring the water tank over when we're done with the pigs and top them off. Got Scorpion driving the water tanker. My funds are getting quite low, but I do have some silage to sell. I'm not necessarily excited about the way I have to feed these animals. It's just a little difficult. Didn't take very much. So did that actually top them off? Well, it did. Look at what it did. It popped it clear over. So I guess that did. It was way down here, and now it's full up. So that's all it took. All right. Well, pigs and cattle are doing well, I guess. I'm gonna go top the cattle off while we got the water tanker going here. Now let's see, where was the water? The water was back down this alley here, I think. So let's mosey on back that way. There we are. Top that off. No more capacity, so that's good. Pull this thing out. See if I can make this corner. Nope. Doesn't swing wide enough. How about this? Can we make this? All right, now I want to check and see on with the cattle pen. We do have some milk we can sell. We can sell the slurry and the manure. We get a little bit. The hog barn manure, just a tiny little bit, not worth even messing with. So there you go. Yeah, this thing here is just for slurry. Is that right? Or does it hold water as well? Let me look at the garage. Pull that out and see what it does. If we're lucky, we can do milk with it, but I don't think so, unless it's chocolate milk. So, no, it just does slurry and digestate, looks like. Yeah. So it doesn't even do water. First of all, I think I've got, yeah, this thing's empty, but it's also in the way. And I noticed when we started up this this episode that it did say that the silage silo was full. So it's done making silage. It's probably still has some grass in it, but it's full of silage, so it's not making grass currently, which is not efficient. So let's go over there and fill this thing up with silage. And since I need the money, I might as well sell it. I think while I'm doing this, let me kick the time up a little bit. We'll kick it up to maybe 15, see what happens. See if we can get some warmer weather going. We're still in the very first stage of early spring. There are 3 stages to early spring. And it should warm up by the end of the 3rd stage, just before summer. So, since I have nothing else to do but wait, because I don't want to seed again, because I think I might have screwed up seeding already. I might have to reseed. Let's get him off the field. He doesn't need to be there. Or she, I'm sorry, it's Rose. Sorry, Rose. GPS off, not using it at current time. Ooh, that was close. Almost hit that other cedar. At least they're both green. Alright, let's get this slurry truck. Pick up some slurry. Pigs are not worth messing with on slurry yet. But the cattle are starting to stock up on some chocolate milk. Now, I'm not quite sure where the slurry's at. Let's take a look. I don't know what comes out of that. Right there. I don't know what comes out of there. As I know, nothing. Liquid poo, is that over there? Or is that the poop-a-doop? The regular poop-a-doop? Okay, so that doesn't seem to do anything. I don't know. Where this stuff happens. I don't know how this is supposed to work, because it doesn't seem to have a trigger there. Or if it does, I didn't see it. There is a trigger there. There's a trigger there, and I'm in it, I think. Let me pull this out. Yeah, there's a trigger there. Nothing seems to work on this farm. I don't know. Well, it worked. It worked. Let me get rid of this. It just doesn't show you on screen that there's a trigger there. So let that go. I don't know where the poop is at. Where's the poop at? Let's turn that back on. I'm not really sure what that is. Is that poop? Why would it be gathered there? Huh. Alright, well, I'm going to have to find out where the poop is gathered up. Doesn't seem to be... Unless that's it. But I tell you what, I'm done with this episode, I think. So we'll check that later. I might need to get a front-end loader or something and figure out where the poop is, if that's it. That might very well be it. So, but that's a story for another episode. I'm going to end it here. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Hope you had fun. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Ta-ta for now.